No, everybody, sorry, I'm late. We're back. Sorry, definitely running late. Turned my computer on. Oh, here we are. I heard the Grimey's somewhere in the background. I'm like, okay, well, at least I don't need to open that up. That's already. So yeah, I want to straighten a couple of things. I want to fix a thing here or there. I want to try and get this to low poly today, if we can. We'll see what happens. Okay, tablet's working. Sorry I'm late. The first off, it's raining. Second off, I had to take the barrels in. Means I had to change all my clothes when I came back in. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I did. Let's start with tweaking the things that we need to actually tweak. The ribs definitely need to be changed because they don't really go in. So like, this one might be okay, like it slips down a bit, but then this needs to like, yeah. So we'll try that. We have backups. I'm gonna try and just move fast today. See what happens. Order of these. Okay. Start. Here, maybe. I guess it could be bigger every dimension. You move up and then scale up. Might go around to thin things a little bit too. Okay, now those are all the same. Maybe that one's too big. Okay, better. Now. Alright, now these are the ones that are going to be tricky because they're probably going to need a little resculpting. Okay, wait, look at the. Like I said, we were just starting up. Thank you for your patience. Okay, yeah, so we'll have to play. That's a lot. There are a lot of connectors. 4, 5 to connect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connects to the 5th. Okay. That's bold. It's daring. Let's do it. Well, I guess it's more accurate. It's not bold or daring. Like that. You go big. This one here needs to. Yeah, they never get smaller. This means I also do want to try and thin them in friction. And that's not okay either. Kinda. Take him into the position super. We'll deal with like the thickness that we're incurring after. Okay. On this whole thing. And dig in here. So that one like connects like normal thing. Keep it connected. Wait, that's not the one we were just working on. How did we switch? What? See that? Like I couldn't get it to switch before, and now that I don't want it to switch, it all switches. And not necessarily the one that I wanted to. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, like that, right? where you tap it and it changes color. Now see that? Didn't let me tap to change color. Now I can't even get to which one is it? Okay, so I technically want to do a merge for definitely at least the last 4. Where's merge? I've never tried this before. This could be crazy. I don't need copy and merge with. I need merge selected. Not visible. I'm sure I just don't quite understand why it wants to do what it wants to do. Go merge. Needs merge selected. Needs. Curve. I don't need curves. Thinking if I group everything, could it hurt to group everything we're actually using? There is like a merge down, right? I'll get it. I'll find it. Just give me a second. Okay, what if we try it that way? That makes sense to me. Group this. Then merge subtree. Let's go in this because we can. Make a quick backup. And merge subtree. And then clone this. Boom. Boom. And I also want to use okay, that's fused. It looks not too shabby. Now this, I think, just needs a different shape to it. That'll be good. That's cool. We just need could it be too long? Okay, probably could be. Right, smaller. Just get them a little bit fuller. Okay, that's not too bad. Maybe we bring that's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be perfect. Bring a couple of these in. Maybe this one we just merge. Full rib cage. Here we go. Own it because it was alright. Okay, I feel a lot better about that. Not perfect, but depending on the technique we use to get our final low poly, it might be what we need. Alright, save this as, and then maybe we'll do a clean copy because it's getting big. Okay, so we do that, and then we'll just delete all of them. Are these all the same? They look exactly the same. I'm gonna trust that they're the same, I guess. Skull, jaw, ribs. Good pelvis. Scapula. Really need to fix the hands and the feet. Get the legs kind of in their proper orientation, because when a person's actually standing, the lower leg should be in a little bit more, and there's a cant, like an angle to the femur. Yeah. Let's see if this is cleaner. Yeah, hopefully this one's a little bit smaller. We'll save as peak. Like a little smaller. Okay. All the old stuff. Don't need any of it. Hmm. I don't think I need these. Uh, Easy to have something selected that you didn't mean. Oops. Okay. Let's see. I might be able to deselect. Square clav, what are you? No idea what that is. Okay. Humerus, patella, radius, ulna. Okay, so wait, that's still fine. What? Huh? Goes back to the previous selection or something? What the heck? No. Whatever you are, no, go away. What did I just do? Delete. can't see it, I don't need it. That's what we're doing. Clean scene. Clean scene, clean mind, clean living. All good. Huh? Need to do a little bit more for the spine. Okay. Saved. Hopefully it's smaller. Double check actually. Oh yeah, much smaller. Nice backup, and then we the spine, fix hands, feet. Guess let's start with the spine. It's a little thing, but if it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. That's unacceptable. Okay, this might be where I actually use a brush. Find bits. Here we go. Interesting. Very. Okay. So they do flare just a little bit at the bottom, maybe a little bit at the top. I don't know if we're representing meninges though. Not if we're decomposed. So wait, it's like dig in here, build up here. Okay, no, that ate away too much. Why is symmetry not working? I wonder if it's because the spine itself is off symmetry. Let's try this one, symmetrical copy. Okay, fix that side, do a copy. Move, move, move. It's the only sane way to sculpt in my mind. God, it keeps jumping. It's like afraid of the symmetry plane. But I'll get it there. Hmm. And this top one could be a little bit. Okay, that's looking better. Now, hopefully, we can use our way and actually get just a little something on here. I feel like on there, not do enough. Okay, not too bad. Okay, it's not bad. Let's dupe this before, just in case. Too shabby. I'll probably pull that down, straighten some stuff. Just want to get in the detail. Okay, getting there. Not too bad. Yo, Grimy, thanks for the lurk. Hope your weekend was good. Get in there. Okay. Need enough for like the bake to really grab onto. Oh, and you know what's occurring to me? The neck is thicker than the base of this. Grow is not quite amplify, I don't think. Just kind of like figures. Maybe I could request an amplify. That would be amazing. Or maybe it's somewhere else. Sharpen. Maybe it's sharpen. Kind of curious. I mean, kinda. Maybe. Oh, and that completely undoes. Okay, wait. Shift, we can drop it down so it's almost nothing. Okay. Sharpen's kind of cool. Just brush all off. I wonder if there's a way to like favorite it. Hmm. Sharpen's kind of interesting. Okay, this needs to be thickened. That sharpen is cool. I have to remember that exists. We need to grow that, otherwise it's going to collapse. Okay, maybe a little worried about the pinched points in the middle. I would hope those would collapse. Just gonna have to cross your fingers on those. The surface has sharpened. Voxel has grown. Transform has moved. I need my own shelf. Better. Okay, on that, and I feel better about the spine now. Nice. Okay, so things that are now the most standout. Maybe another little rib fix. Gonna pull those ones in as well. Better. Okay, so now it's just limbs, question mark. There's a little weirdness in the ribs. Why is this? wonder if this happened. Some voxel thing about touching the back. Maybe I should have duped, but here we are. We have spine looking good. We have ribs looking good. Skull's not bad. We should paint in some teeth. Is there humor? This one comes up here. Yes, this becomes smaller on this side. This one's bigger. And that's the back. That look like. the wrong one. Of course I did. Keep that there. This is the one. Get my front and back flipped. Oh, too bad. The rain's died down. That's interesting. I hate that it can just randomly be like, oh, I think you want to switch here. It's like, no, I don't. Please don't switch the object I'm sculpting on a whim just because I pick up my brush. And the other one looked better. We're gonna have to make this one less bendy. I don't like any of it. Part of it's that I don't know why this one touches the humerus too much. And I can't stop switching between them. And where's better? Just a touch. like it, but we're going to try and nudge the whole thing a little more central because the whole thing looks a little bit too big, maybe a little cartoony. Better. And now we can make the hand smaller and it'll look more appropriate. And then we'll move down to getting the pelvis needs to align. Bigger here, brought down at the corners. Work our way down. This I was thinking about doing maybe in Maya, because otherwise we have to do splits and it'll be easier. It's all together. I think we just need to change the orientation a little bit, I think. But if not, we can always just bring it back. Okay, hand. Just make sure we can't mess up the fingers yet. This should be just smaller, but we need to separate. Okay, let's try it. We drop symmetry. We then go to split. Select this. It has now split into two. This is kind of want to edit both. Or do we edit both? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to. We're gonna need to just drop the other side. Maybe even a little bit smaller than that. This I'm actually going to take out of the hand altogether. Now the fingers. We just scaled. thumb's the only one that really needs adjusting. Maybe like that. Okay, that kind of looks like a here. Bigger, they can go bigger. Okay, maybe a little bit longer. Okay, no, they still need to be bigger. And a little bit longer still. I should have cloned before we did all that. Fine. Hi, Yag. How are you? How was your weekend? That feels like a tiny hand. It's like fingers longer and longer and longer. Only gizmo. Is this what I think it is? Cool. It's exactly what I think it is. Man, I love the 3D code. It's sometimes very intuitive. Okay, maybe that's a little bit much. Things are okay? How's Danger? I'm good. It rained today. I got to go out in the rain. That was fun. I then had to change all my clothes because it was pouring. Worth it. Definitely worth it. And yeah, the wife had the day off, so I got to spend the morning with the wife, which is always good. So yeah, no complaints. And then I think Skeleton's finally coming along. A couple little bits to touch up. So yeah, no complaints. Working on anything cool today? And what else do we need? Need foot. Foot's too ugly. Hi, you do nothing. This, I think it's mostly toes. Just chilling. Might do some work later. That sounds cool. Chilling is nice. We've been playing Vampire Survivors, wife and I. It's been a wonderful time. Man, some of the challenges they put in are hard. We did some UI wireframes a few days ago. Ooh, cool, cool, cool. Ooh. Hey, this looks cool. Color, fast. I like the drips. Drips look really good. Did you find a drippy font? Yeah, this looks cool. I like the aesthetic. Very like chiaroscuro, you know? Very light and dark. Lots of colors, lots of darkness. Well. Made them yourself? Nice, nice. That's really cool. If I ever need drippy letters made, a drippy font, I'm coming to you. Unless you hate doing fonts, in which case I won't come to you because that would stink. Okay, is this just a scale thing? Okay, fine. That might be okay. Just like that. You always wanted to make a font? Maybe one day? I mean, I think you should. That sounds cool. Also, like a lot of work. Hmm. That looks better. Okay. Elvis next, I guess. That one's an existing one? You just added the drips onto? Sounds like a lot of work. You do that. Yeah. No, I get that. There's definitely things that I'm like, that's a lot of work, and I know it's a lot of work, and I know I could do it, but I'm not willing to apply myself. And I think, like, learning a language is in there. I'm capable. It just will take a lot of time and concentration and brain power and a portion of my time every day, I believe. Yeah. Fonts might be a smaller undertaking, but I'm sure it's like everything else, a journey that you're buckle in for, and you font forever. You font until your fonting days are done. Oh, this is so weird. That's not too bad. I do that on that if I could just not exactly. But also, it's not like we're lazy, right? We've already started 500,000 projects, and we should finish at least one. You know what? Is language gonna be that one? I don't know. Is making a font gonna be that one? Maybe more likely. At least for me. Like the wife casually picks up Duolingo. I'm a bit envious. I don't know. Maybe I'm afraid that my brain can only hold so much. Fonts. I don't know. There's just so many things to fonts. Yeah, someday. If there's ever a font game jam, Yag, let's do it together. That could be fun and interesting, or horrible, and we can learn together, and that'll make it less horrible. Just keep getting bigger and more stretched out. You only run game jams nowadays? Well, yeah, why am I not participating in one of your fabulous game jams? Probably because I'm too busy. I also haven't even heard of them. I mean, if you have any interesting ones, feel free to let me know, and maybe we'll put a game jam section in the Discord or something. Get a little bit more traction on that. It's only one now, but it runs every weekend. Wait, really? That's impressive. Anime is so cool. It's so weird. It's called Trijam. You have 3 hours to make a game. It's on number 227. 4 years. That's impressive. I'm intrigued. What could I do in... I mean, I know I could do something. I think I would just need to plan. How much planning are you allowed to do? I think it's doable. I really do. Okay, there's some weird stuff I don't understand. You know what? Sometimes I don't need to understand it. Everything I do thing. The 3 hours is strictly for dev work, so you can plan as much as you want. Okay, so I once, when I was teaching summer camp, was challenged to do a speed run of Flappy Bird. Like making Flappy Bird. And of course I had to comply. And I think I did do it in like 15 minutes. I want to say it was 5, but that seems really fast. So I will also say there was no art involved. Just dummy things. It's way too big. And that went kind of well. Good as could be expected. But I've already done Flappy Bird a bunch of times. So you see the conundrum. Like if I plan something, I might actually be able to get something done in 3 hours. I would have to have like a great idea in mind. How can you do it every weekend? That's impressive. That's super impressive. Fine. Symmetry? Well. There we go. Okay, well that's a new spine. Pelvis, where did I put that? You're not alone in running it. You mostly do background infrastructure stuff too anyway. So what is the last thing that you did at one of these jams? Guess what happened this weekend? Not much. Discussing a spin-off jam, though, that you would be more directly involved in. That sounds cool. Yeah, there's a local like VR jam thing that happened almost every weekend. I was always curious as to like what actually got done. It's not a lot of time, and they met pretty frequently, which also made me feel like, don't you exhaust your ability to do? You burn out. I burn out. It's little holes. That's the question. Can we get the little holes in? It might be a little bit too much. It's like 5. Kinda. For now, that's fine. All right, what else are we looking? It's looking pretty good, except for how the legs are kind of lined up. Actually, tenth already. Jeez. It would also be 3 hours, but it would be like hard mode. You have to do everything in 3 hours. All the planning and no going overtime. Okay, so hold on. You need to still make me a believer that this is like possible. What have people gotten done? Why would hard mode be a good idea? See, I would have a hard time not coming in with at least like a whatever the jam is, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and fit this. Unless it's truly like they give you the theme, then I would try and think of whatever first comes to my mind. Yeah, I don't know. They're not theme guiding me. Then it's hard for me to not think about what I would want to be working on like a small project. That's how TriJam worked in the beginning? You had a theme and 3 hours go. Interesting. I bet after like 10 or so, I would really kind of get the hang of doing something in that kind of short turnaround. But I think there's a lot of repetition that I would need to just understand the timing of everything. Like, how much is 3 hours really? And how much can I get done in 3 hours? Though it might not be me. I can get a lot done in 3 hours, but do I want to get a full game done in 3 hours? What programming limitations are there? Now it's much more lax. Still encourage 3 hours, but you have the whole weekend and you can go as long as you want. I mean, that's cool. There's been some TriJam submissions that went on to Steam. That's a great feeling. Sure. Sure. Were they completely done within the TriJam guidelines? Or were they like one of the full weekend ones? Or were they started in TriJam and then made into full games? Sorry if too many questions. Wait, the one thing left would be teeth? I think it might be teeth. I think we maybe touch the spine up a little bit more. I swear they're kind of like that. Like you'd see with Ludum Dare games or whatever? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cool. I feel like there's a lot of games that came out of Ludum Dare. Whether they're all worth playing, questionable. Okay, yeah, so preferably with teeth. Yeah, it should be good. That is cool. Do you have a list somewhere of all the ones that have gone legit? Steady. Turn steady down. There. You don't keep track of them? You know one by name though. Larson Laser. Oh, let's check out Larson Laser. Also, I'm expecting like a pixel art game. See what I actually see. Oh, this is cool. Hmm. This looks pretty dope. Yeah, I could see where that would be doable in 3 hours. This probably has a lot more polish, but man, that must be fun. Speedrun game dev. Hmm. Makes you think. How fast can I think? Okay. Not bad. You used to do these end of the year showcase videos where you'd show off some cool games. Ooh, let's check that out. You don't do them anymore because they take a lot of time. Sifting through 52 jams is a lot of work, but it's a good showcase still. Yeah, let's check it out. I'm already amazed by how detailed this is. Also features music by yours truly. Well, everyone should check it out. I usually have sounds muted. Apologies. I'm sure it's amazing. Actually, I can hear it. So I can tell you how amazing it is. This is great. Oh, I love these. They're so simple, but at the same time, they're so much more to them. But yeah, how much code can you come in with? Did I miss it? I might have missed your answer about that. Okay. What? Okay. Hmm. Oh, the little pixel cars. They're amazing. Man, the little bits of polish that you can get in is just amazing. Oh, this is cool. Ooh, Plinko. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I get it. These are amazing. Oh, that's great. Amaze, you only see the holes in when you're punished. When you hit them. Love it. What is this? I would play this, I think. So is all the art made in the same time? Excellent. Yes. Bazooka that shoots bazookas that shoots things that explode. Perfect. Oh, it's like Hmm. As much as you want, you can use assets and stuff. Ah, okay, that would make things easier. Oh, maybe I should subvert the Trijam and have my own asset pack that I reuse for everything. I have 3D monster whatevers. Anything you need a monster for. You don't know about the art? You can use pre-existing assets. That's not a disqualification. That's why we're talking about a hard mode. We have to do everything by yourself in 3 hours. Okay. That is the first thing my mind thought of. Is that you would have to do everything. Yeah, I guess that's not everyone's assumption. All of the ones in the showcase were made in 3 to 4 hours max. That was one of the criteria for the vids. That's cool. That is cool. Much respect. And that can't be easy. Oh no, what are you? Okay, that looks kind of skull-like to me. We'll keep that for now. I get upset with it. How it used to work. In the old days, the good old days where everyone did all the work, things were hard and they came out amazing because the work that was put into them in the moment. Sounds cool. Sounds like so much fun. Also a little crazy. A little hard to deal with. Stop touching stuff. Do teeth. Gotta work teeth. So do you have any tri-jam strategies? Like, if you're doing a hard mode, what's the best brainstorming strategy? Your main objective with it is to facilitate learning scope creep discipline. Really wanted to reach out to unis and stuff, but you were always too busy. That makes sense, yeah. I feel like unis usually have their own outreach too, to a certain degree. It doesn't look like crap. Dupe and pull in some bits. Why do I feel like that's too many teeth? We'll figure it out. 8 will be fine. It was years ago, but you won the first try jams. The way you did it was you came up with 3 ideas, picked one at random, even if it was bad, and developed it. Also helped that you had someone else do the art. Oh, you can team up. That's cool. Wasn't a particularly good game, but it looked nice, so it definitely contributed to the win. That's cool. Interesting. How often do people team up? Okay. Say 30 to 50% of submissions are team submissions. Ooh, that's encouraging. We'll find out for sure later in the year when we do our survey. That sounds cool. And the survey says success. I don't know how many teeth we need. That's cool. Wait, how do you distribute a survey? Does you have a game jam list that people sign up for? What would I team up with? What would we do? Now I'm thinking about game jams. You have a Discord. I might mosey my way on to the Discord later. Okay, I totally erased everything I did. Why? You're just moving crap. Why would you have to, you know, fine. It's fine. Okay, did you need teeth? Maybe you didn't even need teeth. Yeah, Charge Jam is absolutely a passion project of yours. Practically adopted my baby. I mean, it sounds good. Also, sounds like you would really need to be passionate about it to get that to happen. Yeah, I knew some people in my local community that ran game jams, and yeah, it definitely was a passion thing. It's so much work. Oh, I'm on wet clay. Of course I'm on wet clay. I meant to be on wet clay. And word order? Who needs it? Not me. Guess maybe when I'm programming. Let's see, I touched it a little bit and it's all gone. Erased. That drives me crazy. We can bake it and we can move the low poly, I guess. Kind of feels like we're at a density that doesn't want to do anything. Let's just put in the deep pockets at the base of the teeth and move on with our lives. That's cool. So yeah, that doesn't explain how you get so much done. Yag, what is your secret to getting lots of stuff done in life? You're choosing a bunch of stuff at random? Because clearly you have some sort of secret. Okay, so lower teeth aren't quite as perfect, but you know, it looks like a full skeleton. It looks like a full skeleton. We'll see what happens. Never seen you get anything done? Well, there's five screw NFT mixes so far. There's some original music. There's fast color fast. Wait a second. I'll have it up. Color fast. And then you still support all your friends on Twitch. It's amazing. You do so much. I consider you a highly productive person. Okay, there's still something a little weird about skull. And then we can move on with our lives. Hey, nice. Well, I hope I haven't offended you. I need those beacons of productivity in my life. Whole nose too big now? Maybe. I'm just a little weird about it, but I think I will settle. Otherwise, I'll work on this. Okay. What is next? We need to retopologize, I guess. Actually, wait. Might be one other bone that I didn't quite tweak. Now that I think, look at legs quick. skull. That would be fun to program stuff in a 3-hour window. Only a little bit of an annoyance. A huge stressing factor. Some old stuff in here. Okay. Nope, maybe that's fine. And start deleting some of the old stuff. And delete everything? Maybe I just delete everything. I can't see you, you're gone. Okay, everything's visible. See how small our file got. Please be tiny. 62, I can live with that. So if we're doing the leg, plus patella, you can be a group. Okay, yeah, the question is, do we split them here? If we do it in Maya, we can actually just select the arm and leg and whatever pieces we need and just rotate. I guess the only thing is that when we angle the leg bones slightly different, we might want a little resculpt. But I think we'll just bring it back for the sculpt. It'll be a minor thing. Touch up 2 little bones. Hopefully. The question is, how much do we retopo here? Zombie, hello! How are you? How was your weekend? Hope it was good. It's one weird rib. It's fine. It's fine. It looks good. Good enough. Especially if we're going low poly. Let's try going low poly. Let's just check it out. How bad could it go, right? Dying. I'm sorry to hear that. Still a heat wave. Next heat wave? I'm sorry to hear that. We have flooding here. Flooding warnings. Maybe not heavy ones yet. And the rain's been coming. Roji stumbles in, brandishing a gigantic 3-point sword in one hand, almost slices off his pinky on the other hand, trying to stick the sword into the opposite wall. Probably that thing's dangerous, put it down. You could trade a bit of heat for a bit of water. And if it only worked that way, yes, I absolutely would. It's like comfortable now, but it really feels like spring. My thing. All of the seasons feel like they're moving over a week, 2 weeks, a month. Oh yeah, I hope you're okay. Are you still working on 3D printer? I think 3D printer might not be the wisest thing to work on in a heat wave. It's like perfecting a baking recipe in a heat wave. That'll have to stay there, you can't get it out. It's fine. It's a good decoration, I guess. Well, besides, you know, getting swords stuck in walls, what are you up to, Cryoji? Anything interesting? Hopefully it's something safe. Or do we cut? Could just split. Drop our symmetry. Nope. Nope. I need to turn off symmetry. And show this. Wait, what are you? Wait, Fibia, why are you two things? Well, fine, be that way. Fibia, you need to actually split these. Okay, let's start. I could delete the. Legit only 1 foot. Okay. Now we have a full left leg. Delete these guys. And we'll save this half. Cool. Actually, yes, you want to finally start printing Catalyst's model? Aha, skeleton of a hobbit. It's a little broad. It's a little broad, just a bit. Femur. Okay, delete this. What? It's not that hobbit-like. Are the feet too big? Yeah, maybe the spine's a little bit short. I don't know. We can tweak it. It'll be fine. The arms. If we're gonna re-topo, we should probably split them so we're not dealing with as many. Having to double the poly count that we're imagining. Humerus, turn off symmetry. Always forget symmetry. And then it's still on. Why is it still on? And I click outside and it turns it back on. Why? Why does it do that? Oh, okay. Radius didn't work. I only did that. Okay. You turn off symmetry, please. Okay, now just clavicle, scapula. Effing lemur. Femur. I'm sure anyone that has a pet lemur also knows that that a femur is truly just the thing you call a lemur. The head's a bit big. We can change the head separate from everything else. That should be fine. You're saying the femur. Femur's too big. Or too small? I mean, yeah. Again, we can adjust that. We need to move it in. It needs to slant. It's on my list of things to do. In fact, now that we have a skeleton half, somehow right as half as I want it to be. Anywho. Well, thank you for your critique. We'll make the head a little bit smaller. That should be easy. Well, let's touch the femur right now. See what that yields. Only gizmo. I'll rotate it right in its socket. Yeah, how's everyone's weekend? Anyone do anything cool over the weekend? A little bit more. And one that. All right, let's find one. Or this. Okay, yeah, maybe some proportions change a little. Catalyst, you finally replaced one of your tiny SSDs with a bigger one. Productive weekend. Congratulations. Congrats. Hey, Callus. That's cool. I will eventually invest in SSDs. Instead of just the one. It's not a critique, some observations that might help. I'll take it. Skull and jaw could be grouped. Okay, fine, maybe a little bit more human-like. Rib cage might be a little wide. Much better, but thank you. Callus is now burgundy. Callus is, I think, blue, maybe purple. You have what Twitch giveth? Is that on purpose? Do you like that? You like changing it up? Alright, let's see what that. You grabbed the wrong can of Red Bull earlier. It got watermelon. Actually, not bad. Watermelon's maybe one of the better of the artificial flavors I find. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much done. Okay. Pretty much a thing. Need to go out tomorrow and buy a huge watermelon, like a real watermelon? Why? I'm actually not a watermelon fan. It's so like open cell styrofoam that's just been soaked in water. Like the taste is kind of good, but I can't get past the texture just being styrofoam. Stuff it in the fridge, but in half, then just stuff your whole face in it. You know, that sounds like an interesting way to cool down, actually. I wonder if you could get a perfect face shape in it, so you can just like keep putting it in the fridge and taking it out and just, you know what I mean? Maybe you could cut some eye holes out in it. Oh, picture zombie just with a watermelon and the eye holes cut out, just like sitting back on some sort of recliner. Watching me while 3D printing. Okay, now we actually have to retopo. There's a hand. Alright, where do we start? Start at maybe the hardest thing to make sure we're killing our hard drive properly. Or when we started. Did I do exclamation? I did not mean to do it. I don't know how kosher that is, but I feel like it's not. Do it. You sometimes attend a King of the Castle game stream where there are factions that have colors, so you change your name color to match the faction for fun. Oh, that makes sense. I just choose purple. I like to have my name be the same color all the time. Easier for me to keep track of things. Probably wouldn't be perfect, but size wouldn't be a problem at least. Aha, now we know either zombie has a small head or zombie's region has very large watermelons. Wonder, I mean, I know I have a small head. Cranium takes a small size fitted cap. Might be pretty easy for me. And again, I feel like watermelons here have been getting smaller. Right on YouTube, start a viral trend. You know, that would be good. That would probably be one of the better viral trends, right? You name it the melon face meme? Okay, sounds good. Oh no, you have a 6 head? Usually Turkish import, those things are huge. Yeah, I don't think we usually get Turkish import fruits. Guess I was gonna start with. We have an hour left. I might do some of this tomorrow, actually. I'm trying to think. I want to ask some questions about what poly count we want to get to exactly. The big thing that would change, I think, is the ribs, because I have like 2 or 3 methods for doing low poly ribs that I would try out. I think what would it just do? Auto topo. Poly count. $4,000 is kind of reasonable. 3,000. Go. It's gonna be ridiculous, but we do have symmetry on. Okay, who knows? Let's see. Just do the thing. Well, that sounds cool. I wish you well with your watermelon head meme. Meanwhile, 3D printer is printing a kobold and like being an oven in the corner of your house. Oh wow. Oh wow. Did those really come out that way? Is this a dream? Like so reasonable. It just missed some stuff. Well, oh, and it got real thin there too. Not terrible. It's just enough that I actually need to fix it though. Alright, here we go. Lots of saves, lots of trial and error. Okay, 3,500, go. Man, I want to have less projects going on. Someone take more projects. Might just realistically have to put a couple things on pause soon. It's a shame. Macablo might need to get on the sidelines for a sec. Okay, wait, did you really sever that? Okay, that's suboptimal, but everything else worked like really well. You know what? I might keep it because that's not the worst thing to try and join together again. What's this for? So Saul has a game that he's working on and he wants to have a skeleton that fits into a generic male and a generic female form that you can then deck out. So I'm making the skeleton and making some generic forms to fit in to probably the scaled skeleton. Yeah, that's the idea. I think there's some decomposing. I think it will decompose from full body character into skeleton with some in-between poses. I think he has a shader for the decomposing stuff, so that would be fun. Did you know the word meme originated with Richard Dawkins' 1976 books, The Selfish Gene? I did not. How did he reference it? Was he original usage of the term? Okay, pelvis. How about you? What do you do? You like 1200? This is taking a while. Did anyone do anything cool this weekend? I played Vampire Survivors. That was really good. The wife and I just figured out what to do on the astral stairs and unlocked it. Unlocked and figured out what to do. I also started this game by Penjulo, which is a point and click company called Vertigo, based off the Alfred Hitchcock movie. And I haven't seen the movie, and neither has the wife. And we're both like, there's no way this is what the movie is, right? There's no way. It's super interesting. First off, there's a lot of modernity to it. Very modern. Like, okay, how much has been adapted? Okay, I wonder if we could have gone lower. Probably push my luck. But it's not bad. So initially, I think, because I forgot to ask, I'll ask tonight. Then I'll redo it either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, I'm thinking let's try to keep it under 15K. We might go lower, but that is a good starting point. Okay, wait, the scapula still 1. I think we should separate that. This one gets trashed. And clavicle. Oh wait, it's back. Why did symmetry come back? Red pop. Yeah, no, that's fine. Red pop. He thought of self-replication, like in genes, but the ideas in brains and called them memes. There were earlier related ideas and invented words, but he boiled it down and introduced the word. Interesting. So a self-replicating thought? Or a self-replicating idea? Self-perpetuating idea? It's just a meme? Something that like we're creating and passing on to the rest of us who are maybe changing it, and that's really interesting actually. I so wish I heard about that before. Have more. That is cool. Thank you, Cryogy. I learned something new today. All thanks to you. This I want low. I'm gonna push it real low. 700. Go. And then we're gonna go horribly low. Absolutely diminutive, unlike clavicles. What can we get away with like 50? It's a little bit low. 70. 70 pixels. Not pixels. Vertices? First we need the scapula to be in and good. It's mostly flat, right? Just adds a couple of weird things to cover. Changed. I thought something happened, but it didn't. Faces deleted at the first time I saw this message at the bottom. Faces deleted due to non-manifold. If there's just missing faces, then I kind of understand. Okay, you know what? I can remake that if that's the one part that needs to get remade. So, you know, I bet 750 would do it. Cut graph. That's interesting. I'm writing a cut graph. Yeah, he worked it out. The core idea thought surviving, but could change and evolve with each replication. I read the book before memes were incorporated in the internet. Huh? I probably didn't hear about a meme until after I've seen quite a few. I guess conceptually memes existed before the word for them existed. Again, yeah, it would be like before the word meme was incorporated into internet consciousness, right? Because there were still, it's almost like the very idea happened as soon as complex thoughts happened. One does not invent a meme. One just invents a word for a meme. That did it. That's looking decent. What? Hello? Like the femur's rotated so it messes up? That's so weird. Well, I've never. Oh, but it's creating it with symmetry. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I would need to split it again. Don't know. Okay, so the clavicle, what if we drop symmetry? Hey, Gav. Thanks for the raid. How are you? How is your stream? What are you up to? Try. Don't have symmetry on. All raids are good raids. You're good in Cyberpunk? How far do you feel like you are in Cyberpunk? I don't want to necessarily have any spoilies for me or anyone else, but been out for a while. It's hard not to know at least a little bit of it, right? Just need a little bit more. That was almost good. I'll be super generous. We'll go 100. Play more Cyberpunk. I liked the story. Got into one mission, and it was cool. It was very different than the rest of the gameplay. How it should be, right? Those kind of big open world games. The meme came after the idea that genes could not only express local attributes in an individual, but also influence genes in other individuals or even species. But like, meme describes something, right? It's not like no one put words on a picture before Richard Dawkins wrote a book about self-replicating ideas, right? Again, I don't know. You can invent like a bow and arrow, but like inventing the invention of inventing things, trickier. You got close to the end. Try to get all the character side missions, but there's not showing up, so you might have to look them up and go where they are. That makes sense. I mean, if they just gave you everything, that'd be kind of boring. Well, I want to grow up to here. I feel like I'm not even... Is it even using more geometry, really? Doubt it. Anywho. Alright, one more time. That's cool. How are you liking this story so far? I feel like I've caught the end and I played through a bit of the beginning. I've cut out all of the meaningful parts in the middle. You know, I know what everyone else knows, right? The boilerplate of like, there's a guy. Like there's a guy in your head. You have to reconcile that, and I've seen the reconciling and I've seen the start. But then there's a whole middle part that I think is completely fascinating to do with corporate espionage. Yeah, it's just not going up here for some reason. Will not. How many points do I have to give it? Because this is already higher than I want it to be. For a different setting. Maybe it goes from like left to right? Central out or something? Let's go to 90. Just want to go very low res. Seeing that high res isn't fixing anything. The reach topo did fix the unconnected rib. That is true. That is true. Well, my problem right now is actually just the clavicle, that I can't get this little end bit of the clavicle. And if I give it more points to work with, it grows this part out more, but it never extends this. And maybe if I go really high, it'll just do a perfect reproduction, but I want it, like, this is fine. If it was spread out a little bit more, it would be perfect. No, I don't know how big it's going to be in game. That's not the worst. That is livable. We try the spine next. Oh, and then the cloud. How did it mirror? How does symmetry keep turning back on? I think that's the only way to do it. Nope. Disabled. And now it's gone? I'm so confused. I click the spine and it's there. Because the spine has symmetry? If I drop symmetry here, you know, there's something in this program that I don't fully understand. Hopefully it'll work out eventually. This one needs to be 500. It's gonna be terrible. We'll just walk through it. Do the clavicle separately? I am doing the clavicle separately. It shows everything that has been retopoed. Yeah, the polygroups always kind of show. Let the players collect single bones around the world to build their own skeleton for reasons and science. I may legit have made a very, very janky version of that. So the Macablo, the game that we're working on now, the whole world system and dungeon diving, and it had a little archaeology, a little excavation. You had a pet skeleton that would show you where other bones were. So you would follow the skeleton. It would stop in a point, and you would like dig, and then you'd find a part. And then there's a little jigsaw puzzle where you would put the bones where they're supposed to be, and they would kind of snap into place. Again, very janky. But it's not a bad idea. It's something I might want to do again because I did not execute the first one super well. I was moving fast and making embarrassments. Yeah, no, as youth does sometimes. Okay, wait, isn't that supposed to be... Oh, it has a little autosave thing that's cut off. I've never noticed that before. I guess thank you? 3, 2, 1. Oh, it does a 0. I guess it just autosaved. Yeah, but spine. Can I retopple the spine? Hello? Yep, do all the things. Unless maybe it can't, maybe the whole thing got pruned. So I kind of want to do, I know it's been done somewhere, but I would like to do a pile of bones that assembles into a skeleton. I think that would be a really cool appearance for enemies. And then there could be a dungeon room that's just filled with bones. And you know, you can do a thing and then they all actually stand up. Not like super fake, where you make the floor all bones and then you spawn the skeletons and give them an animation where they stand up. But actually kind of like an animation where the bones on the floor assemble themselves. I think that could be cool. Again, probably still done before, but... Oh, wow. Okay, alright, spine, you need a lot. You're gonna be quite a pain. Let's see what 1,000 will do. The other thing that confuses me / used to confuse me about this program was that there's only one destination retopo geometry. You can't like auto topo to at different levels and get different geometries. Like every time you auto topo that thing with that name, it's always going to overwrite the other piece. Like these polygroups, they're just like, you know, almost what needs to exist for it to have stuff to dump data into. I guess we can hide it, that could help. Let's double it again. I don't think we're gonna get out of this with under 2,000 anyway. Okay, so wait a second. What if you could assemble your, I'm gonna use the word mercenaries. Like from Diablo 2 where you had a hireling? What if you went around and you found different hirelings and then you could choose which one you're using? But like you find the parts and you assemble, I don't know. That could be cool. That could be a thing. We'll have to think of maybe some golems. Maybe they'll just be special hirelings or followers that you can get. I don't know, maybe we'll go diverse with it. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. 3K. Hopefully we'll get something that's a little less manifold. A little more Euclidean. That thing where it flickers, and I think it's done something again, but it hasn't. Okay, wait, that might be whole with no gaps. Not that it looks good, but we finally found like the floor amount. No, with a bake, that could be okay. This says it's 1,000 faces. Down at the bottom here. I'll take it. If that's 1,000, that's closer to what I wanted it to be. But why don't we say 1,000? Why do we have to tell it 3,000? And then it's like, oh yeah, I could only do it at 1,000. What? Not a problem. Just like tweak the numbers or something. Okay, so that's the core. Oh, does that not update? Does that update for? Nothing. Okay, never mind. I have no idea what that corresponds to. Oh, NoClip now has an archive of old video game related videos. Interesting. And Soul Calibur 4. That was my game. I spent so much time on that back in high school. Cool. Check that out, I guess. I don't know if there's that much that I see archives, but definitely good to know. Ed. Wait, where's the skull? I won't remember everything. I'll remember at least the spine. They have a boatload of vids, and they're digitizing them and then posting them. That's cool. What is NoClip though? Just video game history? By NoClip. I don't think I ever read or watched NoClip, so maybe that's less meaningful to me. Okay, never mind. Nothing. Okay, can we get this done for 500? Probably not. Probably need something closer to like 1,500. Try. NoClip is awesome. Saw that, wish him the best of luck. You want your Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance trailer in good quality? And there's only one Metal Gear Solid game I ever played. It was the PS3 one. And I don't remember. It was good though. Right up until the very end where they were like, do you remember how you were stealthing and shooting and, you know, doing all the stuff that you were... Well, here's a side-scrolling fighter minigame that you have to beat the game. Why do developers do that? Why are they just like, here's a whole other genre just for one battle right at the end and it's pivotal, you can't miss it. What? Metal Gear Solid 5, that sounds right. Decent. I like the graphics the most. Be real. The story was kind of cool, kinda. A lot going on. But yeah, the mechanics, the controls, the graphics, all really cool. So wait, what is your favorite? Two? Huh? That's not terrible. That's a skull. Okay, Jaw, what do you do? Yeah, for like 250? Just a Jaw. Yeah, 3-1 was actually 4? Sorry? That's okay, I forgive you. 1 and 2 never played 3. Okay. 1 and 2 are much harder to play, right? There are cool stuff in them. But yeah, I don't know if they age super well. It's hard to see what anything is in those games. I was UG. Oh, you know, I also played Revengeance, the one with Raiden. That one was awesome. Completely different than I think any other Metal Gear because it's way more action and there's like no stealth. It's all about cutting Metal Gears pretty much. Like sword ballet. It was really cool though. I loved it. I was a bit complicated with Metal Gear Solid because you usually need a different console generation each game. True. Very true. Okay, the skull and the jaw both are putting everything else to shame. They look pretty decent. Everything else is way high volley. I could see us doing a couple different versions of the skull. Okay, now it's just arms, arms and legs, and hands and feet and stuff. It's too bad. Metal Gear Solid always had some of the coolest um, mechanics, I guess. Like there was a boss where they read your mind, so you had to unplug your controller from the first port and you had to put it in the second port, and then you could play through like that. How many people didn't figure that out? You know what I mean? Tragic. All right, let's do. I can do femur, but yeah, maybe femur. 250? Is there any way we can get that done for 250? Let's see. Let's see if we failed a greed. 285. Okay. Pretty high poly. And it maybe there's a thing cut. Kind of good enough though. Alright, let's try 250 again. Looks good. It's about 300. Does look good. And can reuse bones. We might be able to push it lower. We'll see if we need it to be lower. We're at 150. Well, that's a bit crunchy. A little bit more. That looks like a night and day difference where it went from very low to ridiculously high volley. Want it less? Get it less? Is there some magical in between? Otherwise, 200 will get us there, I guess. Me2. I just don't like the spiraling. Wait, there is something, right? About not density. This one. Okay, one stroke. That's all we need, right? Just make sure it goes straight. Never tried this before. How hard could it be? There's so much. Oh my god. It's perfect. Mind blown. Okay. Okay. That's how we do it. Of course, everything looks better too. Because when it's not twisting, it's not deforming weirdly. Less artifacts. Okay, it's good. Not using the line that's already there that I still kind of see. I can't wait to see how much this is actually going to be all together. Go lower leg. Hold on. Can we do this for like 20? 10. 12? You're just like a skipping stone anyway. Faces, good enough. Okay, good enough. $150. 45. Wow. Surprisingly, we're getting close to getting trim. It'd be nice if we can get all this done, but if we can't, that's kind of okay. It was a tall order. Okay, let's do that almost exactly the same, except this time we'll throw a line here. 1 density, 2 want. Separate line. Does that work? Feels different than the last time. Oh my, that was horrible. How do I get rid of strokes that already exist? Just delete that. Okay, so if we I don't know. Why did it work so well in the first one? All of a sudden this one's just, I don't know, I feel like I can't even place the box correctly. Makes sense that the box is weird. It hates us. So it creates one wherever the box is, right? So does it fill that in with a row? And then it goes from there? It's kind of a brilliant way to do it. Let's do that with just a couple more. 75. Still seems to be there. Please. Not responding, no. Okay, no, we're good. Oh, we're not, that was horrible. Oh, undo kind of worked. That's interesting. Hmm. I'm tempted. We can always bring it up, I think. We'll play. We'll have to give it a new guide curve. Let's try this one. Symmetry. No guide curves. Just go be a thing. You're simple enough. I have faith in you. Okay. Fortunate. Try it. I don't know why the first one went so well. And that one went pretty well. We just have some feet bits and some hand bits. Alright, this one's just a big knob. Should be fine. Seems a little high. Okay, let's stick with that. Okay, not bad. And now we just need toes. Which, how many of these do we actually need? 2? Let's start at 100. Very wishful thinking. I hope we don't have to do guide curves for this one. Though we might. Please don't twist. Okay, well it did kind of twisted and it didn't connect. We go big. Let's try 50. I'm trying to skip time to get all the side quests and stream are going to be that on Thursday. Sounds good. Oh, okay. This just needed a few more. Really close. You have some of them now, but not all of them. Like a lot. 100 per toe. Need 4 of these per foot, 2 feet, 8 of them. 8 times 200, 1600. Okay. I'll take it. And let's try this one as well, which brings us up to, I think, 2K. When you finish them, nothing pops up, so you have to skip time again. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. And that's on stream. Sounds like a pain in the butt. What else did that? I think Elden Ring. There were some things, if you need to do anything at night, you'd have to like wait twice. And then if you died at night, it would take another 2 sleeps, 2 rests, and waits to get it done. Suboptimal. I guess it's one way to make that stuff a little bit harder to accomplish. Okay, now it's just hand. Which again, I guess we have a couple of fingers. Literally, we have 2 different finger models and this thing. Let's try 200, I guess. Be a little bit high. I want to see it first. You don't mind all bosses at night, but if you die at night, it puts you in day, so you have to wait again. Was it a bit annoying? Yeah. Totally, those night cows. Is that true in Cyberpunk as well? I don't think I had night missions, but I didn't play that far. It says it's 150. I can deal with that. That looks pretty decent. This one's the thumb. Okay, thumb came out really well. And one thing I really liked about Cyberpunk was the items, actually. Like, the weapons were pretty cool, but there are so many clothing options, and they were all, like, unique, good spread of, like, abilities on them. Maybe not, like, abilities, but, you know, the stats weren't all the same. Okay, I feel like that's kind of it. And then the only problem is the symmetry on the scapula. Totally don't remember how many I went with scapula. It's tragic. Actually, it's not too bad. We should just be able to cut it. Yeah, that's kind of everything. Kind of everything. Now I just need to bring it into Maya and fix it up a little bit. So we should have this all done hopefully by tomorrow. We'll do a material for it. Start that either tomorrow or the day after, and then we'll get the like skins. Coming along. Coming along. Can I, how do I export? I want separate poly objects. I do want the poly objects. I don't think you can select multiple. We could do separate. Let's try just export though. Okay, what are we even picking? Oh, okay. I have no idea. No idea. Let's pop open Maya. See what happens when I drag that in. Only 1000 KB. Oh, but okay, it has everything. Okay, so it's gonna go higher, but it shouldn't double. So we're still under like 1800 faces. That's not too bad. With this being maybe one of the only problem bits. Separate this. We'll this guy. Okay, so one missing thing on the spine. Could go a little higher on this. It's even lower once we cut out the stuff we shouldn't have had. That right in there. We don't have to worry about this guy, really. That this isn't centered. Just center it real quick. So if we zero this, seem like it's and we'll just center it. That's not what I meant. And was okay. Hopefully that's good enough. Now this should just need a -1, right spot. Yeah, just keep group. We'll be fine. Not too bad. So we just need to dupe the fingers and toes and fix the spine, and we're still pretty low. So we'll fix it up. I just want to have a better idea. Okay, 1300 on faces. This. Okay, so we could go lower poly if we need to, which should be fine. That's not terrible bad. There's definitely a couple of places we can lower. Pelvis being one. I think the fingers and the toes and stuff are just going to take a bunch. Okay for a leg. For a full leg. Isn't too bad. Guess the femur could get lower. TB is gold standard or low. So it has some weird shading because it's maybe a little bit too low. We'll figure it out. Shouldn't be too bad to hone in tomorrow. And then we'll do the UVing and baking. Again, yeah, it might take a little bit. Skeletons take a lot more work than any other character. So many bits. Zombie out now. Good night. Good night, Day Dimension X, everyone. Good night, Zombie. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest. Oh, I should probably wind down anyway. Oh, we have to fix the rib. Just that one little bit in the rib. Anywho, yeah, we're so close. Just real quick. Imported. Yeah, I totally spelled like that. Oops. Alright, anyway, thank you for stopping by. We had a great time. Let's raid Grimy. Be fun. I started so hastily. I have nothing up. Not even watching anybody. We're raiding Grimy. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate you, all my lurkers, my chatters, my VOD watchers. I'll see you again tomorrow between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to finish up the low poly. We're going to get stuff done, so hopefully we can texture. Maybe we texture. That seems like a tall order. But yeah, we're moving on. Moving on. By the end of the week, we should have a second character. I'm hoping. See you, Gav. Yeah, I'll see you at Boosters. Bye-bye. And ending stream raid. Bye-bye. Tomorrow.